Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing, fabulous, incredible, magnificent, so very loved, really, really healthy, and darn sexy people. Hi! Welcome to our Sunday get-together. I got a lot to tell you today, whole bunch of a lot. So we're going to dive in, and I just want to say to everybody, if you're not listening to the first part of the show, you're missing like the cutting edge information that's coming in. So tune in time to get it because it's valuable. Okay, this happened to come in with a beautiful client that I was doing a private with. And you know, I've created the intention for eons and eons about really knowing and being successful in creating health and knowing that we are the creation of health in our lives. And the channel, during this private, gave us the things that we need to be in alignment with. Number one, we have to hold ourselves in our hearts. Love ourselves. Hold us precious in our hearts. If we don't value who we are, our bodies will show us that in some way through dis-ease of some kind. Number two, your body doesn't know it wants to heal because we keep focused on our problems. So just like the universe, the body gets the message, oh, you don't know your health and wellness. You don't know that you're God of you. So I better bring that through dis-ease to the intention of the master. Number three, we have to celebrate freedom. Whatever health problem you are being challenged with right now, go back to when you didn't have it. When you were living in freedom without the definition of whatever it is you are working with. Sing freedom to yourself. Because we know as long as we tell our stories, we own our stories. We define ourselves through those stories. And those stories, if they are negative and limiting, will absolutely create our bodies showing up to remind us that's not serving it. And then be open to receive. If you can't receive the health, and how can you receive the health if you keep telling yourself your stories of unhealth? You're not going to experience the health that you are holding intention for. And they're not adding anything to that. Now, are those things simple? Yeah. Are they challenging to do sometimes? Maybe. Do we always have a choice? Absolutely. So I would choose to get those four things into alignment around whatever you're working with. We're going to balance that, invoking the symbol, the formula, the violet flame, the golden light. We are divine love. The next one, they took me to core beliefs, number 34. I have to sabotage what I want and need. That came in during yet another private. This belief that we must sabotage what we get or what we manifest because we are afraid it will bring hurtful things. Now, all of us have had experiences in that area. Oh, I'm going to create this, oh, I'm going to create this, and then bam, we get blindsided by what we perceive to be something limiting or negative or hurtful. I have a huge experience of that in my life. So what do we need to know? Since we are the creators of our lives and our creation and us, we have to believe and know that when we win, the entire universe celebrates us. Good things happen. When we get what we want, good happens. There's no more paying for getting what you want, guys. The world doesn't work that way unless you have that belief around it. I hesitate to go to this next one, but I'm being told to, so they want to talk about all the stuff that's going on with the Delta variant and this new one that's coming in. And this is the message from the channel. We were almost there. We were almost back to normal and freedom. But the majority of the energy made the choice not to be. And so now we get to deal with more challenges, health-wise. They want you to know that the information they gave us during Predictions Week was true at the time. And we are the ones who are in constant choice and possibility of choice that creates history. Do you understand? We are creating right now whether we go under from this virus or we rise above it. So I'd be clear about what you want to choose. Okay. And again, I'm supposed to tell you the vaccines are safe. They work. And I asked, what about the people that are having these breakthrough things? And they said sorry, I'm just fighting myself because I know I'm going to get shit from people about this. But the channel is saying very clearly that they got the vaccine because they should get the vaccine, but they doubt it. They don't really believe in it. So that's the highest and most correct and most complete. I invite anybody that does your own testing, which you all should be doing now, to test that and its accuracy. And please come on if you got something different, and we'll look at it. Okay, our next webinar is Monday, August 23rd. It's coming right up. Sorry I was a little late posting it because I was in hopes that this big doctor I was talking to was going to come on with me, but he didn't feel like he could. So the channel said core beliefs, do a webinar on core beliefs and what they mean and how to apply them. So that's what we're going to do. And I know that it's going to be very valuable for all of you. That will include a copy of the core beliefs sheets. A copy of the core beliefs sheets. So that's Monday, not Tuesday or Wednesday as usual, but Monday, August 23rd from 6 to 8. And you can sign up at iamdwallace.com. All right, can we go to the, yes, I can. All righty, here we go. Susan has a testimonial, she says. Okay, Susan, what's up?
Hi, sweetie, I love it. Knew I was first again, of course. You know me. Well, my testimonial is in regards to the COVID vaccine. As you know, I was dead set against it when it came out. So I decided, okay, I am doing the Moderna. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. My English is not so good. I'm not from this planet, whatever. Anyway, so I decided, okay, I'm going to get that. I set it up, the appointment, and I thought, okay, I've heard all these horrible stories about, oh, my gosh. You know,
all right,
side
Susan,
effects.
just get to the testimonial, please.
Okay, testimonial. So I psyched myself up and said, I am going to go in there. I am going to feel awesome. I am going to feel fantastic. I am going to be so healthy, and I am going to continually feel absolutely fantastic, wonderful, beautiful. So I went in, got the shot, didn't feel it, went home, went to bed, feel just a tiny little bit of. I have never had one side effect because I had that positive attitude, and I'll tell you, you just put in that positive, what you want, that you get, that's what I got. I love it. I feel so good. That's my testimonial.
Well, that's a true statement, too. You got that result because you expected it.
Yes, I put it out there. I did not put anything negative, as you saw. All I asked is I want to feel fantastic, and that's what I created. That's my testimonial. Yes. I have more, but I will talk to you later because you know I have an appointment with you. Love you guys in the community.
Yeah, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Yeah, guys, do your part. Do your part. Let's come together and eradicate this, okay? Mr. Dan, how are you?
Dee, I'm good.
Dan.
How are you?
I'm good, sweetheart.
We had a private a few weeks ago, and we determined that my quest for life purpose and joy is around attracting money. And so I'm wondering, do I keep doing what I'm doing? Am I on the right path? And I just need to trust the universe that my money's coming to me? Or are there actions?
Let me explain something, guys. You don't create money by working for money. And what I mean by that is when you are in joy, when you are in the frequency of love, when you are in the frequency of happiness, you attract money to you. But if you go in with the agenda of trying to make money come in, it goes away from you more. You're trying to force it instead of allow it. So, yes, there's one thing you need to get into alignment, Dan, and that's loving money, because you don't right now. You're judging money. Now, how do we love money? The best way is to love everything, to live in and be the state of love. And that creates health, that creates wellness, that creates money, that creates relationships. Guys, the more I work with the channel, the more it comes down to that simplicity. So you don't want to have an agenda in your creation process. And it's kind of a mind trick, yeah. But do you think, Dan, that the universe, when you hold love and joy and powerful creation, do you think the universe knows that you want money?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we don't have to hammer it over the head with it. We just have to be a match to the vibration that brings us in. That's the only tweak they're giving you. But that's the core tweak of everything. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay. That was your answer, and you got it, and you understand it, correct?
I do. And just one question then. When fear comes crawling in, and it's that voice of fear or worry, that's when I struggle.
Well, sure.
So
but I've taken you all through this exercise. So go to your heart and go to your love place.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't feel fear there.
Right.
That's what you do. You go, no, feeling this fear is absolutely going to get me the opposite of what I want.
Right.
So I'm bringing myself back to the state of love.
Got it.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for calling in, Dan. I know we've been trying to do this for a while, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You bet. You bet. Kathy in Kentucky, you're on.
Good morning, Dee. Thank
Morning.
you for speaking with me. At the end of June, I had called in and asked the channel whether it would be beneficial for me to change my name back to my birth name. And it was a resounding, absolutely don't even think about not doing it. So as of July 16th, my name back to my birth name. And things have been phenomenal. It's like my whole
before you even finished, they said, yes, 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 yes. Okay, good. Go ahead.
I mean, every part of my life has just changed. It's been phenomenal. And the same day that I changed my name through the court system, I went to my veterinarian and changed my two cats' names to my last name. Because I knew that they were being...
And they, Jean, they want to explain why. Because your other name was a negative is the highest word? A negative identification for you. Is that true?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And how we define ourselves is who we are. Okay? It's as simple as that, guys. So, that's why they say if you're in an abusive relationship or a relationship that's not serving you, see how you can bring yourself into alignment to recreate that. And then if the person or the situation is so toxic for you, you got to get out. You've got to get out some way so that you can have the power and the strength to create the definition and the identity of you that's going to serve you most in your powerful creation process. So good for you. Good for you, Kathy.
I have a question about my boy cat, Alien. He has had what they determined, the closest thing they can come up with is an autoimmune response now for several years to when we had mold in our environment and didn't realize it. And I would appreciate it if the channel could give me some idea, how can I help him with this? He's on steroids, et cetera.
Okay. This is really funny. So the channel is saying you're calling him alien, which is how he's defining himself.
Okay.
Now, an alien is someone who is not accepted in today's terms. So he's turning against himself because he's defining himself as alien.
That was the name he came with through the when I adopted him. So that,
yeah,
I
well,
usually don't.
I think Freedom's name was Marguerite or something like that. Matilda or some ridiculous dog name. I don't know, but I said, you ain't going to be that with me, dude. You're going to be Freedom. However, it's just, how can we put a positive definition on alien? So they're taking me to ET.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Because
have to admit, I've never seen it. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, Kathy! Oh, you have to watch it, sweetheart. It's a life-changing movie, and it's all about love and keeping your heart open, and that's what he taught us.
Okay.
Is if you want to get to the home of you, the highest definition of you, you have to keep your heart open.
Okay.
So you want to communicate to him that is the representation of his name, is that he came in to teach you to keep your heart open, to live in love, and you are in deep gratitude to him for doing this. And that's who he is. He's a teacher. He's a healer. Okay? So to embrace and accept himself. You know, and they just bring in what we need to know, guys. They just bring in what we need to know. Okay?
My other cat's name is Angel.
Well, there you go. I bet she doesn't have any problems. Yeah.
Well, she chose that name. I worked with an animal communicator, and I asked Alien when he came in to my home if he wanted to change his name. He said, no, I want to keep Alien because it makes me special and different.
I get a no on that.
Oh.
Well.
Okay.
He didn't want the definition of alien that we superimpose upon it. Any way you look at it in this world, most people are in fear of aliens. But I'm telling everybody, E.T. got it right. They're here to help, they're here to guide, and they can't interfere. Okay?
So he will be open to me helping him understand this, and then hopefully the illness will
The more he
subside.
loves himself, the more the illness subsides.
Okay.
You know, there are physical things that you may have to do with him. But you can't be in doubt. You have to stay in your knowing. All right, baby. Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you so
you
much.
Bet. You are welcome. And I'm so glad to hear your life took off after that name change. Jean in Cape Cod, you're on.
Dee, thank you so much for taking my call.
You are welcome.
Okay, this is the issue that came up this past week. I had repair surgery on my right knee 2 years ago, and it's doing pretty well. Wednesday morning this week, my left knee blew up and has been very painful. And it's inhibiting my ability to walk, to do laundry, grocery shopping, whatever. And I'm wondering if the channel can help me understand why this is happening.
You're in constant battle between your masculine and your feminine, Jean.
Yeah,
so your right side is your masculine, your left side is your feminine. But if they're not in balance, both knees have to bring that to your attention.
I kind of guessed that because I have a personality that's doing, which is right side, and I'm not quite sure how to nurture my left side.
Love. I'm telling you guys, love is the answer to everything. Love automatically balances the masculine and the feminine. It opens your heart, it opens your chakras, it aligns your hara line. If you want the simplest answer to your questions, it's love. I am walking forward in the balance of love. So if you need more balance and you need to slow down, your left side's going to give you that message.
Well, it did make me slow down.
Well, but you see, Jean, you can choose to create more of a balance instead of having your body make you find that balance by knocking out your knees.
Yeah. So
hold on, there's something else coming in. Hold on, we're going to a core belief. This page. Here, 17, 18. When I value myself, I have to abandon myself. And that's what you're doing. You see, you're overworking yourself so that you can value yourself. But that's really abandoning yourself for your highest good. Got it?
So this isn't necessarily a past life issue. It's my personality.
It's your choices.
Yeah.
Okay? They don't want to say it's your personality because you're not stuck with your personality, guys. You're not stuck with your thoughts. You're not stuck with your beliefs. Every single moment in your lives is a choice of redefinition.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's pretty exciting. And I want to tell everybody the name, and I'm so excited about this, the name of the new book, and I just signed the contracts, and they're going to do Bupalopaloo at the same time. My children's book is called Born. And underneath it, Giving Birth to a New You. Oh my God, I hope you guys like it. When we landed on it, I could feel the vibration in my body.
Is this the book you asked for stuff from us or experiences that we've had?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I had sent an experience. Yep. Okay. Oh, cool. I was wondering where that book was.
Well, it's been looking for the right platform. And I talked to a couple of other publishers. I just didn't feel like they were right. They weren't a match. They didn't get it. These guys just get it. This was the first thing that one of them said to me. She said, you know, Dee, what I love about this book is it's so simple, it's so straightforward, and I could understand exactly what you were saying and what I was supposed to do. Now, I applaud Eckhart Tolle brought into the world and the awareness. I can't understand what he's saying. And my purpose is to reach everybody out there in the simplest way we can, which is what I hear from you guys, why you like this show so much, is that I say it like you can get it. And that's why I want to get this book out. So I'm hoping by the end of the year, but I'll let you know. All right, Jean, got to move on. Love you, baby.
Love you. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. Davina, what's up, girl?
Okay. Well, it's interesting what you were saying last week because I started this new job and they were mentioning all that about choices and freedom. And so, and I got that night I got a channeling or whatever, you know, like for the owner of the company. I mean, was that really a channeling?
I get a yes, and That's the right question. Yes.
Okay. And then, and is there anything more you can highlight about what the purpose of this new job is?
Yeah, the first thing that came in was to let you experience your power as the creator you are. What's the pause about? That's a great answer. So what's the hesitation?
Oh no, I mean it's amazing to see just how it's all going to play out. I mean, I can see how this is all. I mean, for this this person and for all of us that are going to be a part of it, so just taking it in. I mean, it's.
Yeah.
I'm so excited about it.
Well, good. And you know exactly what you want, and you just love it. You just love it, love it, love it, love it, because the universe gets it more powerfully that way.
Like you said, before you start a job, you love it in and of itself before you start it.
That's right. Just like my mom in the nursing home when I called her, and it was her first day, and I said, "Mommy, I'm just calling to see how you are." She said, "Oh, Dee Dee, it's so great here. I love my room. I love the people." I went, "Mom, I didn't think you were in your room yet." She said, "I'm not, but I've already decided that I love it." And you wonder where I can access that so easily. But you see, my mom knew to do it consciously. I had to learn. She knew it. She knew it innately, that whatever she expected would be what she experienced. What you expect and the vibration that you live in summons to you the match of those things. Okay?
Okay. One other thing. I am having this seeing and hearing experience. Sometimes it feels like I'm in an airplane. Sometimes it feels like I'm in an ambulance. So, I mean, what is all that about? Is that the clairs coming in?
Okay, Davina, the first thing they gave me was you need to have your ears cleaned.
Okay. That's fine.
There's a weird one for you. So, guys, your knowing and your hearing divine guidance really doesn't have anything to do with your physical hearing. You know that. I mean, when my dad visited me after he committed suicide and talked to me, I didn't hear him like I hear you.
Right.
I heard the vibration. Okay?
Right.
All right. Well, let me know how that works out, will you?
Okay. Thank you.
Don't try to do it yourself. You need to have a professional get in there and clean them out.
Oh, the ear candles won't be enough?
No. Nope. Which surprises me. That's why they brought it up, because I guess, they were reading your energy about it. So just go have a doctor do it. It's 5 minutes and it's pretty, painless. Okay?
Okay.
All right, baby.
Thank you. You're awesome.
You are too. Love you. All right, Gina in California, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Good to be here.
Good to have you.
I feel like I've been in a fog, and I'm having trouble.
They're saying you haven't.
Yeah. I haven't?
Nope.
Okay, so this is just made up?
No. But explain more. I need more words.
Yeah. Okay, so about 4 weeks ago, I said yes to fostering 3 kittens. And ever since they've come into my life, it's been wonderful and it's been horrendous at the same time.
What are they teaching you? What are they teaching you, Tina?
Togetherness, love, taking care of each other.
Yep. Yeah.
I've asked. Yeah, go ahead.
Chan says you're not doing that with yourself.
Yeah.
You're not loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And that's part of the message they're bringing in is part of this sinus stuff, too.
Say more.
Oh, yeah, well, they're telling me to go to the body book, and I don't see it in here. Hang on. Is it in this one? Okay. I don't know where my big, okay. Hang on, where am I going to? Ears? Nose. I'm going to ears. Well, and I opened it right here. Okay. Dear Lord, there's a lot on ears. Good Lord. Oh, well, here's earwax. Okay, here. I'm going here, anyway. Here. Okay, hearing, fearing. What they are hearing is causing them great inner pain. So what are you hearing from your guidance that is painful?
Hearing from my guidance? I'm hearing a lot from the world. I'm not sure I'm tuned into my guidance.
Well, guys,
that may be the issue.
Look.
There's a lot going on in the world.
Hold on, let me explain this.
Yeah.
Let me explain this.
Good.
What you choose to focus on in the world is your choice. And what you are hearing, and I can empathize with this. I work on this every day, balancing myself around it. What you're hearing is putting you into fear.
Yes.
Okay? And your kiddies are saying, look, hold on, not a core belief, sheets, book, song, give me a movie.
Sound of Music.
Okay. And I address this in the very beginning of the show. Go to the end of The Sound of Music. You see, Maria got everything she wanted, and she was happy, and she had the family, and then the war broke out, and they had to escape.
Yes.
Okay. We are all, if we are not conscious of what's going on right now, guys, we are in fear that our world is never going to be the same. We didn't sign up for this, and we go into fear.
Yes.
Okay. Now.
It feels overwhelming. It does.
Well, it does if you focus on it, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where
everything,
can you focus on the beauty of these kittens?
Yeah.
Also,
I do a lot. They're on top of me. They're on top of me.
Well, they're saying, part of that is a distraction.
Yes.
Okay? They're distracting you with their cuteness and their love. Really? Can you see that?
Totally.
Okay.
And it's like but I'm also fighting that distraction because I have a lot I want to do. But I've tried. So I feel, it's just been a weird time.
The second thing is set boundaries. Then.
Yeah.
You need to set more boundaries with them. They're like babies. Are you going to let babies do anything that they want to do? Little toddlers, going to let them eat mud? Are you going to let them tear your hair out? No. We set boundaries. We teach them. So there's two lessons for you going on through these little kittens. Live in love.
Okay.
Keep your focus on love. Okay? Again, back, you can't feel fear if you're in the state of love. And oftentimes, love needs boundaries. Okay?
Yeah, the only boundary I've discovered with them is shutting the door, but it feels like there's something else that I am not seeing. That one is too too obvious.
Get a big crate for them. Put some toys in there. They're going to be fine. It's your guilt, you see.
Yeah,
it's keeping you from doing that.
Yes.
Yes, but setting boundaries for children isn't a bad thing. That's one of the ways we love them, by teaching them to be safe by setting boundaries. Okay? And you need to set the boundary of focusing on love instead of getting all wound up in all the shit of the world.
Okay.
That, by the way, we all have been a part of the choice in creating. So the more we focus on love, guys, the less the world is messed up. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
The theme for today, you bet. All right, I'm going to 516297. Nobody was there when Stephen went on to screen you. Are you on now?
I am. Can you hear me okay?
I can. Who is this?
It's Kirk.
Hi, Kirk. How are you, darling?
How you doing, kiddo?
I'm doing well. What can we do for you, sweetheart?
I just got back from a great week of painting and exhibiting up in Massachusetts.
Awesome.
I'm going back there later this week. I have a solo showcase at the gallery Friday through Sunday.
Okay, wait a minute. There's something that you need to balance around this next show.
Yes.
Sheets. But give me a song.
Feeling all right.
Yeah, why do you not feel right about this show, Kirk? There's like the word they're giving me is ominous, which is a weird word for a show, but
I've been struggling with it in the last 48 hours. It's a short time window. They had been building an audience with these highlight shows, and then I got a little concerned about whether or not people were going to show up during that time window. And I felt like I was disconnecting from my own dreams, and this morning I was saying, I've got to get clear on what I want out of this. And at the moment, it's bumping into what I think I might expect, like I was buffering myself, which is not... So
in other words, the only reason you want to go is if a lot of people show up. I get a yes on that.
Not necessarily a lot of people. I want to sell works. I want to start that the artworks are seascape.
That's where, because the channel is saying no. When you said you want to see, it goes right to no. You want to sell works. So that's what we need to bring into, this is kind of like a mini little private here. Going to a core belief now, this page here, 6, 30, 31, 32. I never want to be God, which comes back to what you said. Okay, so you see, Kirk, so you're hoping and you're wanting, but you're not directing and claiming.
Correct.
This is a great show. This is a show I'm attracting all the people that celebrate my work, and my work opens their heart, and they want to take it home. And you see, that's a whole different feeling of love than I want to sell a lot of pieces.
Right.
So I want to be clear, wanting to make money and wanting to sell a lot of your stuff, there's nothing wrong with that, except that oftentimes it takes us out of the experience of love that will create it. Because it really takes you into doubt then. Well, I don't know if there's going to be enough people there. You know, it doesn't matter if there's 5 people there and all 5 of them want to buy your work.
I'd say that was the number I was looking for. And I understand that if I want to do something, it's almost taking me out of the knowing of that it is, and it keeps it in abeyance.
Well, sure, because if you want it, you're in doubt that you're creating it.
Right.
Got it?
Yes.
It's just a little tweak, guys, but it's the tweak. Okay?
Thank you so much.
You bet. That was great. That was time well spent. All right, I got time for one more. Sandy in North Carolina, you're on.
Hi, Dee. Thank you for taking my call. And my original question was going to be for the channel is to get clarity on whether I should move forward with the natural path that I'm seeing. And then you came up at the very beginning, go back to when you just live life, I'm paraphrasing, you know, and not focus on your health.
Okay, they want you to do both, Sandy. They like this natural path a lot, and while you are working with him, they want you to go back and remember and love on the Sandy when she didn't have this challenge, because that's going to allow the naturopath to do greater work for you and have greater success for you. Okay?
Because she came up with a core belief of being overlooked, and I mean, dear God,
I get a yes on that.
Yeah, that was when I was being born. you know, so
and
it
then
goes
you
way
build
back.
on that for the rest of your life. So I am seen.
Yeah.
I am always seen for the love that I am. All right, baby?
I'm always seen.
For the love that I am.
Thank you.
You bet. Alberta, I think we can get you on. What's your question?
I'll make it very, very quick. On my thyroid tests, the T4TS were in the range that the doctor wanted. I had my ears cleared, but I'm getting hair loss, and they want me to do a sinus spray for a month in case there is something or a blockage with the ear. And unlike you, the other day, Thursday became Sunday. I'm curious if all of these issues are caused from the thyroid or the thyroid meds, particularly the hair loss and everything. But I hope I'm explaining that rather quickly. And
okay. Take a breath. So basically your question is they want to go to hair loss. What's creating the hair loss? And the first word they give me is stress. You are stressing. This is great, guys. You are stressing over making yourself well. You got that right away, didn't you?
Well, yeah,
and that's what
we
do. But that's what we do. If we're trying to heal ourselves from something, we usually go into stressing about getting rid of it. And that's why they continually want you to live in that freedom of when it wasn't even present. Remind your body of when it wasn't even present present while you are taking steps to bring yourself back into balance. Notice I did not say to heal your disease.
Because I don't have one.
When you bring yourself back into balance, it heals itself.
And is it necessary to take the sinus spray for 18 days to see if there's a blockage in the ear when they did do the ear? They did clean the ear.
Hold on, we're both balanced. Is that the right question?
I don't have sinus or anything. Go ahead.
They say yes, and I don't quite understand that. Hold on. Yes, but there needs to be something else. Hold on, sheets.
Maybe my brain's been screwed up.
Give me a song, Alberta.
Oats, peas, beans, and barley grow. That's a nursery.
Well, yeah, and it's about innocent fun.
Okay.
Oh my God, I don't think it's not. Can you write me to go to the body book around sinus, because I have the old one, and I've only got the first half of it in here, and I don't know where my big body book. I don't see it. It's usually right here by my desk. Oh, there it is. Shoot, I don't know.
Well, no, you're running out of time, Dee. I don't mind.
Hold on, I got 3 minutes. Hold on.
Okay.
Just everybody breathe. You know, they don't usually. Okay, here's sinus. Here, this page. Here.
And I have no symptoms of sinus.
Okay, intimate irritation. They are having a lot of problems with their closest intimates, and it is making them very despairingly angry. And the intimate is you.
So how do I correct that? How
do you correct anything? I've
Go to your love place.
four times on this
balance.
Show. Love.
Mm-hmm. That's what I said. Go to your love place.
Love yourself, baby. Guys,
that's interesting. So I should take the sinus spray. Okay.
I get a yes on that.
Okay.
And that's the right question. It's the highest answer. I get a yes, which surprises me, Alberta. So.
It surprised me too. That's why I called. That was the main purpose of calling, because I was surprised they won't.
To end the show, I just want everybody to know, when you ask me something or you email me, the answer is always through the channel. I keep getting these emails about, well, you don't, and why would you say, and it's not me, okay? You ask me a question, I go into the channel. That's it.
Yep.
All right.
And hopefully I'll sign up for one of your webinars again. It's that blockage on the computer, but I'm working on it. I'm going to find a different way to send you a check.
Well, you can just call in, baby.
Send you a check or something. Okay, dear. Well, thank you for taking my call. I deeply appreciate it. So it's not the thyroid. Should I still be on the thyroid medication?
Yes.
Okay. All righty.
Until you get yourself loving on yourself a little more. All right. All right, guys. Let's say it together. I love me. And I love me even more. Because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.